Hello and welcome to Videojug. We're going to show you how to cook this aromatic dish called Persian chicken. You will need these ingredients, enough to serve 4 to 6 people. 1½ kilos of chicken cleaned, juice of 2 lemons, the juice of 2 oranges, 1½ onions, 100 grams of butter, 40 grams of seedless raisins, 175 grams of prunes, 175 grams of dried apricots, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, salt and freshly ground pepper, 55 grams of pine kernels, 1½ teaspoons of ground sumac. Optional, available from Middle Eastern grocery stores. You will also need the following equipment for cooking this dish: 1 mixing bowl, 3 small bowls, 1 large spoon for mixing, 1 heavy base saucepan with lid, 1 wooden spoon, 1 cutting board, 1 brush, 1 roasting tray, 1 skewer or sharp knife, 1 blender or a big knife, and some string. Step 1. Now, mix the lemon and orange juice and divide equally in 3 separate bowls. In one of them, soak the diced dried apricots, in another, soak the raisins, and in the last one, soak the prunes. Leave for 30 minutes to bring out the flavours of each one. Step 2. Now, preheat the oven to gas mark 5 or 190 degrees centigrade. Step 3. Now, we can get started on the cooking. Slice the onions finely. Melt half the butter in the saucepan and add the onion slices and sweat for a few minutes until they are soft. Meanwhile, drain the raisins, prunes and dried apricots and add them all to the onion in the pan. Mix together and cook gently for a few more minutes until fairly dry. Step 4. Add the cinnamon and season with salt and pepper to taste. Add in the pine kernels. Mix well. And then set aside to cool. Step 5. When cold, pulse in a blender or roughly chop with a knife. Step 6. Place the chicken on your cutting board and carefully pull the skin away from the flesh, using your hands, thereby making a cavity. Stuff the dried fruit mixture evenly between the skin and the flesh into this cavity. Now pull the skin gently back over the filling until it fits well again. Step 7. Prepare a string of about 60 centimeters long and start to tie the chicken, beginning at the front and finishing at the bottom part. Step 8. Melt the remaining butter. Brush it evenly over the chicken. Season with salt and pepper. If using sumac, sprinkle it now over the chicken and place it in a roasting tray together with the leftover butter. Step 9. Now roast the chicken for 20 to 25 minutes and then reduce the temperature to gas mark 3 or 170 degrees centigrade and cook for a further hour until done. You can test if it is done by inserting a skewer or a sharp knife into the thickest part of the thigh. If the juices run clear, then it is cooked. If not, leave for a few more minutes and then check again. Step 10. Take the roasted chicken out of the oven and take the string off. Step 11. Use the juices from the roasting pan to sauce the chicken. And that is how to cook Persian chicken the Videojug way.